Hello YouTube, it's G-Man5338, your streetwise professor. What am I going to talk about today? Rage. That's what I'm talking about, PTSD rage. Why? Because I had a big rageous moment on the weekend, and I thought that it would be a good opportunity to bring this up and talk to you about it. I touched a bit on it on my mental health episode yesterday, but let's dig deeper into the rage.
We still living when the loving is gone. Kill, kill was a government song. Sing along, it's just my brothers in arms. Gotta stick together, now more than ever, it's on.
I'm speaking on my own here, and where a lot of my rage comes from. And it stems from shit that went on overseas, a lot of it. But there's one particular incident that happened on the weekend that set me off. And what took me back to Afghanistan. My wife decided, like an hour before I had a tattoo to do, that me and a family member who was visiting should be doing some heavy lifting. That we had, I had this old tattoo bed in my basement. It's actually like a doctor's exam table, and we had it in storage in our cold cellar. And my wife decided that an hour before the tattoo goes down, that this sumbitch needed to go. Now, I tried to warn her. I said, look, I have like an hour before this tattoo goes down. I can move the damn thing on my own. We don't need the family member here to help me. So let me do it after the tattoo. And that way I don't have to worry about, bashing up my hand, dirtying up the studio, stuff like that to get this tattoo bed out of there. I don't call her the ball busters for nothing, yo. Man, she was hammering them out like they were pancakes. So me and this family member decided we're going to move the bed. But I have to go clean out the area around because we've got boxes and all kinds of shit stacked around and on top of this exam table, yo. And lo and behold, doesn't one of these boxes, and it's probably full of books from her university, right? Because it weighed like a ton. It was like an elephant fell in my hand. My hand swelled up. I had to cancel my appointment. But in that moment, when I buggered up my hand pretty good, I was pissed. My vision changed. My hearing changed. Everything. And it's like you get these like kind of black donuts almost over your vision, and you only see just a little bit. It's like you get tunnel vision. It reminds me of being in some pretty thick moments just in and of itself. But the fact that my wife wouldn't listen to me brings me back to a time in Afghanistan. It's 2010, yo. I'm at work. The women's hockey team Canada's women's hockey team has just won the gold in the Olympics in Vancouver. All right. There's fireworks going off on the TV screen in my office because the ladies, they hauled in that gold, yo. Respect to you girls. Ladies, I should say, women. You did a great job. You done us proud. But unfortunately, at the time those fireworks went off, there were some real fireworks going off about a block away from me. A big car fucking blew up. I watched it go. I could see it through the window. So I knew it was go time. No more hockey watching for this guy. I'd go out and do my shit. So I called everybody into work. Everybody from my team. I brought them all in because I knew that it wouldn't be long before this entered our front yard. So the whole team arrives, and the senior staff take over, right? But the sergeant who arrives as part of my team will not listen to me about where the shit is going down. I saw the fucking car blow up. I've been listening to the gunshots. I've been hearing hand grenades going off, and I know what's coming our way. But this sergeant will not fucking listen to me. Okay? No matter what I do, she will not listen. Okay, she has to call around to all of her buddies from other countries who are doing the same job that she is in Afghanistan before she will believe what is going on. I fucking lost it. Fortunately, I kept my cool, but I just grabbed my rifle and I fucking walked off. I picked up a fire position going into the Wazir-Barkan circle. And I was at an RPK, which is a Russian machine gun post, because I had a nice scope on my rifle and I knew I could pick a couple off before they made it down the street. And then when it got super close, then I could just hop on the RPK because it was manned by a couple local Afghans. And you could always count on them to either A, shoot at you or run away when things were going bad. All right? So this is what it takes me back to. And I'm always reminded of this incident when people won't listen to me. And it drives me fucking batshit crazy. That's why I'm swearing so much. You can tell it pumps me up. It drives me nuts. All right? But the thing is that through 7 years of therapy, medication, keeping notes on myself, doing my notebooks, I know what I'm like. I began to understand myself and my pathology. And now my family member came down while I was raging, but at least I had the wherewithal to tell my family member to please go away. All right? It's not going to be good for you down there, because when I get like that, all I want to do is one thing. All right? And I took it out on that medical bed. I ripped that thing to shit. And it was metal, all metal. I ripped the the padded exam table that was bolted down off the top. I ripped doors off of it. You name it. I fucked it up. And that's part of my rage, But at least I have the wherewithal to accept that this is part of me. And that this part of me has a potential to be dangerous. So I accept that responsibility and I work very hard to control it. Like I said, through therapy, medication, all kinds of other things that I have in my toolbox for PTSD. And that's what I want you to do. If you're suffering from PTSD, I want you to take responsibility for your actions that come as a result of your PTSD. How do you take responsibility for that? You go and talk to somebody, get some help. Okay, I know not everybody can afford a doctor, so go down to 7cups.com, all right, and talk to some people. If you're in the military, whether you're American or Canadian, my guess is anywhere else in the Western world, okay, that there will be support for you. You may have to fight for it, and you may have to look for it, but there will be support, and you need to take that support, because that is how you're going to accept responsibility for your actions. And that is how you're going to change for the better and learn to cope with your PTSD and all the bullshit that goes along with it. Now look, I want you all to be safe, be strong, stay up, people. Look out for each other, because we are all we got. Peace.
Yo, this one's going out there to all my homies, my natives, my brothers, my family that's supporting me. Those that are overseas, those that are on lockdown, and those that are free.
We still living when the loving is gone. Kill, kill was a government song. Sing along, it's just my brothers in arms. Gotta stick together, now more than ever.